I'm really happy to see you again, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to another terrifying horror game experience with me, Big Gaming. This time we're playing a game called I Live Under Your House. I've had this one on Steam for a while. The art absolutely impressed me just from the screenshots alone. I can't wait to experience this with you guys. And that's what's cool about this. Right now, it's just me and you playing this horror game together for the first time. And what's cool about it is neither of us know what to expect. I hope you guys continue to support these videos. I have a great time making them, and I hope it's something that you actually look forward to during your day. If you enjoy the video enough, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot. And with that, let's get started with the main story of I Live Under Your House. I open my eyes and here I am, home again. It's such a wonderful feeling. Interesting. What is this? Allows me to look around. For years, I've been digging these tunnels and I don't even really know how long they are or how many turns they have. And yet I find it easy to navigate here. All the information about this place is stored inside my head at the level of conditioned reflexes. Good lord. I love this almost like Game Boy green art style they have going on here. As usual, no one. That's good. That's very good. I like being alone. Okay. And we're just in these tunnels. This is the main hall. How nice it is here. Every time I come here, I feel joy and pride because I dug all of these holes. I don't know which hole to go into first today. So there's... oh, good lord. I'm just going to pick one at random here. Ahead of me is my pebble space where I keep the different stones I find during my excavations. I like to look at them, to stroke them. Oh, how I like to stroke them. Sometimes I even dream about stroking a stone and the feeling is so real, I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. Okay, this guy is eccentric to say the least. Let's take a look. I found a rock sharp enough to cut through someone's belly. Oh, that's great. Oh yeah, great. Good. So I guess that's an item we pick up, and we're gonna check out some of these other holes. I wonder what the backstory is here. Like, is this a person? I imagine this is a person digging through these holes. I don't really know how they ended up here or why they're doing what they're doing. I don't know. I'm not sure. This is my sleeping place. This is where I usually sleep. Although I can sleep anywhere, I still prefer to sleep here. So there looks to be a sleep button. I'm so tired. Oh. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep yet. Okay. So he's got designated areas for everything, it seems. Every tunnel is different. For example, this one is narrower than the others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it, and then my heart starts beating harder. My whole body gets tense. I can't help it. I have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. Yeah, this, oh, wait a minute. Look at this art. This art is awesome. Oh my god, this art is incredible. She died when I was born, or so it seemed to me. I never knew my father, and a creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I can remember, I have been alone all my life. A creature like me. Is this his mother? At first, I just watched her body, hoping maybe something else would crawl out of it, and I would have a new relative. However, this did not happen. I talked to her body from time to time out of loneliness, though I mooed and made different sounds rather than spoke. I had to eat its various parts because I was hungry. So grateful I am to her. If not for her sacrifice, I would have died. So wait a minute. Is this actually a person that we're playing as? God, this art is unbelievable. It's such a disturbing, like, realistic but retro style art. I absolutely love it. Over time, I began to notice that her body was crusting over and the places I had bitten were getting scarred. I realized that she was still alive. So I started eating her body more carefully, trying not to take too big a bite. Oh, well, at least he's being generous. Layer after layer of her body grew a kind of crust, eventually forming a cocoon through which I could no longer penetrate. I don't know how much time had passed since then, but I waited and waited long enough for something to happen, but nothing happened. It's a pity she never saw what a beautiful creature I had become, how many tunnels I had dug. Well, now I'm sure I'm all alone in the world. Great, I'm tired of worrying about her. This is unbelievable. The remnants of the creature I came out of. The creature I came out of. So he's also referring to her as a creature. Maybe this is actually a human. I was worried that it would come out of the cocoon and want to eat me or avenge all my bites, but apparently it just decided to die quickly. Now my anxiety was gone. Wow. It is not often you get games with this striking of just a visual effect on me. I mean, it's games like this that are the entire reason I started my TikTok page in the first place. And these are the kind of games I want to elevate and bring to the forefront. The more people that try this kind of stuff, the better. I rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me on the way. Who's he? There is a spirit standing right at the exit, and every time I pass by, he starts talking to me. I don't like to intercourse with him. Man, this guy's word choice is interesting. I rarely go outside. Okay, so I can't... Hold on, let me read this again. I rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me on the way. There is a spirit standing right at the exit, and every time I pass by, he starts talking to me. I don't like to intercourse with him. Okay. Maybe I can go to sleep now? Oh. They're laughing at me. Look at this art. Every night when I try to sleep, they come to me to make fun of me. They laugh. They have so much fun when I cry. I cannot get over how much this art style just kicks ass. They watch during the day and wait for me to do something stupid, looking for opportunities to make fun of me so they can come and laugh at night. Sometimes they talk to me. They whisper things. They want me to go outside. After a night of torture like this, I usually wake up tired and hungry, so I crawl outside in search of food. Ah, what a terrible noise. Oh God, that's so loud. It won't stop. What the hell? I don't seem to have any other choice. It sounds like almost digging equipment, like mechanical equipment. I don't seem to have any other choice. I have to go outside and see what's going on. Here we go. Oh, there's the spirit. There you are. I knew you'd show up soon. It's because of the noises, isn't it? Is the spirit talking? I don't want to leave my home. Maybe it will subside on its own? Nonsense. Maybe they came to take your home. Maybe they came for you. Who knows what's making those awful noises? You must come out. Okay, so I'm out, and then what? You know what's next. The same thing you always do. The same thing you do when you're hungry. What makes your breathing quicken and your whole body tingle? It's time to go outside again. As soon as I crawled out... Okay, so this is like modern day, I'm assuming? As soon as I crawled out into the open air, a disgusting sight came into view. There were metal creatures everywhere, and a horrible-looking structure stood before my eyes. Has this person lived their entire life underground? Do they not know what, like, modern civilization looks like? I had no specific plan of action, but one thing was obvious to me. There is construction going on, and they're building right over my head, and something has to be done about it. There were too many people around, and I couldn't act out in the open. I had to wait for the right moment, and I started watching. You vile creatures will pay for disturbing my peace. Okay, these are just normal-looking humans. Yeah, bees, bees, bees. What should I do with you? I have to be careful. If they find me, it's all gone, but I can't do nothing either. My strength is enough to deal with only one of them, but maybe if you kill one... The hunger is getting stronger and stronger. No strength to hold back. Something has to be done. Oh, shit. Kill, spare, kill, spare. Let's go kill. Oh, look at that terrified expression. Yum, yum, yummy bee. This is my skull room. After the first time I ate a human, I lay tired outside and didn't even have the energy to crawl back home. The very first one I had was some guy sitting in the woods, drinking beer, and talking to himself. So this is like the collection of all the humans he's killed. At first, I didn't want to do anything to him. I was just interested in watching him. New Shaker Cup misgaming got me. When he noticed me, he started laughing out loud and pointing his finger. So I wonder what we look like. Then he suddenly picked up a stick and started hitting me with it. When it was over, I lay there for a long time looking at his skull. Over time, I have accumulated so many skulls that sometimes I burrow inside this pile and gradually fall asleep. Oh, that's good. Good for you. Eventually, the house was finished. Different people began to come and go from the house. The unbearable stomping was causing me to have anxiety attacks with every knock. This guy must live right under this house. What if they find me? What if it never ends and I have to move somewhere else? Where would I go? I don't have the energy to dig new tunnels. From time to time, I had to crawl out to see if everything was okay, if they were looking for me. For some reason, I had the distinct feeling that they had come to hunt me down. Then one day, people came in and dragged a huge number of boxes. A woman in a blue dress yelled at them and waved her hands, and then everyone left. But the woman stayed in the house. Time passed, and no one else came to the house. It was just this woman. Well, she doesn't look like a threat, I thought. However, pretty quickly, my life turned into a nightmare. Pretty much my entire living area was right under this house. Every action she took, every step, every sneeze echoed through the depths of my sanctuary. Her life became part of my life. Gradually, I got to know her schedule, what she does, how she does it. I knew all her habits, the rhythm of her gait. I began to feel that my sleep was disturbed. I just couldn't sleep with something constantly pounding, muttering, and shuffling over my body. In the few hours when I did manage to sleep, those ghosts of the night would come back to haunt me and make fun of me. Oh yes, now they really had a lot to laugh about. Thus my torture became a 24-hour routine. I wonder what he's referring to when he's talking about these ghosts that are coming to haunt him and laugh at him. I have to do something about it, even at the risk of being caught, at the risk of losing my home. Who am I kidding? I don't have a home anymore. She took it from me. I must get out and stop this nightmare. Chapter 1, Love. A thrill of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have the strength to hold back and watch from the sidelines. It's time to find out who lives above me. Damn, my heart rate just went up. This is getting kind of intense. I need to look around carefully before I act. Oh, shit! Oh, the genre changed. Wait. So I'm no taller than... I'm not even the height of a chair. What exactly am I? Am I a creature? Am I a human? I mean, I knew he referred to his mother as a creature, but he also referred to the metal structures as a creature. This is the first time I've ever been inside a human house. Okay, maybe they're not human. There's so much space, it makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is the outdoors. Jesus. Oh, wait, I'm gonna read that again, my bad, guys. Oh, can I not read that again? Damn. Oh, well. Something about a book. It's locked. Okay. My bad. These sick bastards are ripping out plants and putting them in containers. I find it difficult to understand the meaning of these perverse acts. I'm not familiar with human life, but I once saw construction workers staring into a similar dark box. They stared so intently and sometimes shouted something and raised their hands in the air. They're probably watching sports, I'm assuming. Strange creatures. All right, this is cool. So we're seeing like normal human life from the perspective of this, whatever this is. Shit, I keep doing that. These are just the shipping boxes. A bathroom? Ah, what a horrible, terrifying sound. I'll have to deal with that thing. It scares me. The toilet. Okay. Avoid the toilet, it seems. And now we're heading to the bedroom? Is that a person? That's it. There she is, lying in front of me. All that's left to do is take the first step. But I don't care. Why? Something is wrong. My mood is not the same. I don't feel the same rush of energy and unbearable restraint as before. Well, maybe I should come back later. Apparently now is not the right time. Yeah, I should definitely keep an eye on her. Maybe it's a trap. Well, until next time, Birdie. Why couldn't I kill her? And all the sounds she makes now don't seem so disgusting to me. I would even say that I became interested in hearing what she was doing. There's water running down the pipe somewhere, and here she seems to be taking things out of boxes. Huh. I wonder what she keeps in them after all. Maybe it's, again, I guess they moved in. It could still be storage boxes. I think when I was lying at her door, I felt something strange, a feeling I'd never had before toward another living creature. And so I look at the pile of skulls, and I want to take some of my best skulls, my dearest one, and take it to her. Leave it under the door somewhere. What is happening to me? Under the door? Oh, her door. Well, the book's gone, so whoever was reading that book, I guess, decided they weren't done. Oh, yeah, so she is setting this up. It's turning into an office. Home office. Strange. The bed is empty, and apparently she's not in the house either. Where could she have gone at this hour? I have to leave what I brought for her and hurry back to the window in case she comes soon. Oh, God. I'm sure she'll love it. There's no run button, so I guess I just kind of mosey. What a great gift. And I'm coming from this area, I guess a hole in the wall? Or this open window? Here's a spirit. Here you are back again, but something has changed in you. Nothing has changed in me. Everything is the same as before. Is it? I thought you liked being alone. It is. And I will always be alone. I don't need anybody by my side. Why did you hesitate when you had a chance to kill her? What are you hoping for? Is this thing falling in love with her? What do you think will happen when she sees you? The same thing that always happens. Shut up. Your mere appearance will cause her to vomit. You're different from her. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Or do you think she'll move here? Maybe, but only if in pieces, right? Shut up, you vile spirit. What is this spirit even? I'm wondering if they're like a hallucination. I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back to your house right now and wait in her bedroom, and we'll go back to my place together. You understand? Ha ha. I told you, you've changed. Here we go. So I guess we're going to convince her to come to the bachelor pad. Maybe she'll like the skull room. Maybe she'll like the spirits laughing at me in the middle of the night. You know, I'm sure she'll dig all of that. A note addressing Mark. Mark? Who is he? The note tells him to remember to pick up the box from the nightstand that contains candles needed for... I don't understand. There's lots of words I don't know. Marie. Damn it, Mark. We did it. I guess everything went black. Take it to the basement. Oh, did they hit me? Mark. Pay attention. It's still moving. Should we just dismember it right in the basement? My whole body hurts terribly. What happened? I don't remember how I got here at all. I read the note and then, it hurts. I can't remember anything. So, I guess they were waiting for the creature to come back and then they knocked it out and brought it to the basement. I have to go home. Yeah, and I don't see where Marie and Mark are. So are they actually just gonna let me go home? Chapter 2, Betrayal. And now this is the outdoors, I'm guessing? I didn't know the game was going to turn into like a first-person exploration type game. This is the tent of those pesky campers. They obviously shouldn't have set up camp near my place. Is this a flashback? It's the... Interesting. This might be a flashback. Because I remember he was talking about finding somebody in the woods as his first kill. And this could be like a retelling of that. I don't know. Keep doing that. So it won't be long before something. This backpack is remarkably similar to the one that the little man had. I remember how, in some fit of rage and hunger, I killed him, and books fell out of the exact same backpack. I took them, and that's how I learned to understand the language of humans. Okay, this is not a human. What is going on here? Yeah, there's the backpack. Oh, I think I see something. Some sort of a pulsating circle? Is it like a ritual? What is it? Salt? It wasn't here before. Yeah, this is and salt too. This is definitely some sort of like ritual. My body feels weak and sleepy, so I think I should lie down for a while, but I need to go first. Oh, there they are. Did it really work? Is that thing still moving? Fuck, something is wrong. Mark, I told you we should have dismembered it. At least we had a chance in the basement while it was passed out. Okay, this is not a flashback. Wait a minute, hold on. The backpack of the little man. Did this thing possibly kill their son? You know it wouldn't help anyway. It can only be killed through a ritual. That's what the book said. So this is... I'm playing as some sort of... not just an animal. My whole body feels as if it's weightless. I can't move. I can barely look from side to side. What's going on here? That's her. The girl I risked myself for by getting out. Who's that with her? I don't remember him. What an ugly thing it is. Do you think it knows what's going on? Who cares what the thing understands? Mark, it killed our father. Oh, it killed their father. Okay. Why doesn't it die is what worries me. Ugly? Why did she say such hurtful words? She didn't like what I brought her? And this is after all we've had? What a fool I was. I thought we were made for each other. It seemed to me that I knew her well, that maybe, somewhere deep down in her soul, she guessed about my presence, and was waiting for me to come. Are you sure we haven't forgotten anything? Solomon's cell is holding it together, but I don't see foam from its mouth, or blue flames or anything like that. Holy shit, Mark. You're asking me that? Well, yes, I'm asking you. You have the book. I think that's the book we found earlier on the floor. That's what I thought would happen someday. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I should really die. Why should I live? When she treats me like that, I feel something new again, as if 1,000 needles were tearing me from inside. Oh shit, Mark. I get it. We forgot. Don't tell me. We forgot the fucking candles, Mark. The fucking candles. Oh, wow. The candles that they mentioned way earlier in the game. I think my strength is coming back to me. Huh. I can move again. So that's how it is. So she wanted to get rid of me all this time. Well, you know, you've brought me a lot of new sensations, feelings that I haven't experienced before. And now, after everything that happened, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry. I want to take you out to dinner. Mark, I think it's going to break out. Now it's your turn to come to my house. Chapter 3, Revelation. In the end, Marie was just another skull in my skull collection. From then on, the voices never ceased. They began to follow me during the day, the laughter, never ending, but it didn't annoy me. I finally found the meaning of my existence and began to laugh with these bizarre creatures of the night. I began to enjoy waiting for new tenants, playing with them. Eventually, of course, my tunnels were discovered, but by this time, I had already managed to move to another dwelling. Especially since my collection has grown so much, I needed more space. I also read in a newspaper that after my tunnels were discovered, they found the remains of my creator there? Creator? They say they've never seen anything like this in their lives. As for Marie, I can hardly find her skull among all these remains now. And not that I would like to, but I'm grateful to her. After her betrayal, I realized my place in the world, and now I work non-stop. When I get tired, I sit down and laugh non-stop while looking at my triumphant collection. Thank you for playing ending number 2? Interesting. There are 2 endings, so I guess based on the decision you make, possibly? To kill or to spare? Huh. Okay, so I've played through the whole game again. We're right about to be at the ending, and I want to see if anything changes after I decided to spare the people instead. Let's see if we can get ending number 1, I guess, because, I'm not sure if what we got was the bad ending or good, you know, whatever. It's kind of hard with these kind of themes. So, Salt again. So we're with Marie and Mark. This is all the same. Yep, we forgot the candles. So like we said before, it brought me a lot of new sensations, feelings that I haven't experienced, and now after everything that happened, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry. I want to take you out to dinner. So we still attack, and we still kill her? Why am I here? Huh? Even the voices have gone silent and are no longer laughing at me. The spirit no longer speaks to me too, and I dream only of darkness. Huh. Ever since the day I killed Marie, I've been lying next to the cocoon of my creator. I don't do anything. I just lie there and stare into the darkness. I look at my body, and it too is gradually crusted over. No one ever moved into Marie's house, so I could enjoy the silence. But I don't need it anymore. The crust is about to cover my eyes, and then I'm asleep for I don't know how long, maybe even forever. From everything that happened to me, I understood only one thing. When I was at her bedside for the first time, when I saw her bare heel dangling from the bed, I should have eaten her at that moment. I wonder if they ended up killing us, and that's like them experiencing the feeling of like dying and being buried. I don't know. I think this game definitely leaves a lot up to the player's interpretation on purpose, and I very much enjoyed this. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, you know, please consider sharing it. Please consider giving it a like. And there will be a part 2 because we still got to play the DLC. So thank you so much for joining me on this incredible indie horror adventure, and I will see you next time.